Okay, hello.
Hi, my name is April. I'm calling you back from the Kenosha County Circuit Court. How you doing?
What do you mean I'm doing?
How are you doing today?
To what terms? What's the subject?
You called me yesterday, asked me to call you back.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you said, how am I doing?
How are you doing today? Are you doing okay? Are you having a good day? That kind of how are you doing?
Oh, is that a question that has to do with the Kenosha courthouse? Or is that...
No, I'm just
Okay.
asking you how you are, how you're doing today.
I have so much uniqueness about me. There's so much that I'm interested in, and I have enlightenment about all sorts of things. So I just wanted to stay on topic. If you had a specific topic, I'm happy to answer the question, but I'm not going to randomly reply to something because it may not
Okay,
even be.
okay. You called me
Uh-huh.
yesterday. You didn't leave me you just left me a phone number and your name. So how can I help you?
Oh, what department are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Kenosha County Circuit Court Finance.
Every message that I leave, I did more. I was detailed to say, hey,
All you left me was your name 4 times, and you left me your phone number 3 times. So that's
oh,
all I got. So I don't know exactly how I can help you.
so there was nothing else mentioned? You didn't hear me
No,
say,
no, ma'am. You called me at 4:35 yesterday.
and I just said, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. How many times? And
You said it 3 or 4 times.
uh I just repeated my name on your voicemail and repeated my phone number. That's it.
You just repeated your name, ma'am. I don't know I'm not exactly sure how I can help you.
Well, all you have to do is just call, and I don't know exactly what part of finance you're calling from because I called different areas of finance yesterday.
Okay, could I put you on hold just for a moment, please?
Is there a reason why you want to put the
May I
call on
put you
hold?
on hold for a moment, please?
And I'm asking why, so then I can say whether or not it's okay if I stay on hold or not.
Okay,
You called
I'm
me.
gonna transfer you to my supervisor. Okay,
Why? Why? What's the problem?
please hold.
Oh my goodness. These people are something else.
This is Beth.
Hi, who are you?
Beth?
Beth. And you're the supervisor for where?
Circuit Court?
Okay, is there a reason why you're on the phone? Is Beth your full name, or is that, are you, I just want to make sure who I'm talking to. I just received a call from you all today for finance
You
issue.
didn't? From can, who is you all?
I just said about a finance issue from Circuit Court in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
And what is your question?
I was trying to ask, may I ask why my phone call was transferred? Why was it a call? And I don't even know who exactly that was that called. And then my call was transferred over to a supervisor. It seems like I don't know what the problem was, but are you all fighting me?
We're trying to assist you, ma'am. She didn't understand what you were asking that she could help you with.
I didn't even get an opportunity to even talk to her. She did whatever she wanted to do on the phone, and you all have seemed like some premeditated stuff going on over there because I was just trying to ask her what she was talking. She began asking me questions, and I asked her what she was talking about. So, and then she said that I called and left a message, and all I did was repeated my name and phone number, and that was not true. And so I just wanted to clarify because that was not true at all. So if that is, I would like that message to be forwarded, because if someone is calling you all, leaving messages pretending to be me, that's going to be investigated. And I want you all to realize that I'm not some clown or someone that's making a mockery or a joke of the courthouse. I am a very professional woman. And it does not matter what you see in CCAP or what you make. Your job is not to judge me, but I take all this very, very seriously. It's fundamental, it's urgent, and it's critical. And whoever is, if you all are being dishonest or doing things that, or someone is calling on my behalf and leaving messages, that is going to be investigated and people are going to be charged. Because how unethical these things are being is totally uncalled for. And all I'm trying to do is take care of my business. If someone is leaving messages pretending to be me at the court of law, that is a huge problem. And so when she said that I left a message that I know that I did not leave, I just asked her, what exactly was she talking about? And that's it.
You said you called for a question on a financial question. What is that question?
And I said to exactly what, okay, so are you the supervisor? You said you're a finance supervisor, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you said now your name is that what you're called all the time? Just Beth?
That is normally what people call me.
Do you go off of any other name? Just so I could be sure for my notes, I just want to make notes, accurate notes of everything that I'm dealing with right now here today.
I am the only Beth in the courthouse that I'm aware of.
Okay, and are you prepared to talk on this call and just totally be prepared to handle this call separate from any other calls?
Normally when I am on a phone call, I finish that phone call unless I'm being sworn or yelled at.
Are you Bethany?
If I'm sworn or yelled at, then I will hang up.
Wait, are you Bethany?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and so Bethany, I'm gonna tell you something. You're fighting me, and I don't appreciate that. And as far as being sworn or yelled at, that's unprofessional for you to even mention. And so you are attacking me from other phone calls. Yesterday you called me. I asked you to call me at another phone number and you said no. And I said to you, bitch, yes, you can. You said, no, you cannot. I said, bitch, yes, you can. You said, excuse me. I said, bitch, yes, you can. And I know you can. Because you are taking this. No,
I do not want to be sworn at. If you continue to swear at me, I will hang up.
I'm mentioning the call because you brought it up. I asked you, were you prepared to handle this call separately, and you're not. And you and your staff are fighting me constantly.
I'm trying to assist you. You have not asked me a procedural question.
No, yes, I am, because you don't tell me how to handle my business, Bethany. But this is the problem. Your staff is refusing to do their job and transfer the call to you so that you can fight me. They have a job to do and to handle the job. And so what they're doing is trying to weaken me and so that you can close the deal. And I do not appreciate that. You may be I call for different reasons. And every time now, and who is your supervisor, Bethany, please?
The clerk of circuit court.
And what's that person's name?
Rebecca Mataska-Mentink.
And I have already emailed to that person, but there's another supervisor as well that you work with. Is that correct?
Rebecca Mataska-Mentink is my supervisor.
Okay, and so you handle all situations because you have made it hard for me to handle any of my business. Now, you do not control my phone line. Okay? If you call to one phone and maybe I have to do something, you don't tell me like, oh, and also you called me before and said, oh, you don't want to be recorded live and hung up the phone on me. That is very unprofessional. You have been fighting me. I've tried to talk to you all for criminal matters, for finance matters, for all sorts of matters. And you all are, asking me questions and not clarifying it, doing everything you can to try to make it seem like I'm doing something against you. You all, what are you doing other than the illegal stuff that you're proving me that you are hiding, that you don't want to be recorded? And then your staff is literally going onto my Facebook page, watching my live videos while they're at work. Yesterday, I screenshot it. Your staff and you all are going on. There's no reason why you should discuss my Facebook page. No.
I am not able to address the concerns you are mentioning. Do you have a procedural question?
So who, you are the one. I asked you, did you want to handle this differently? You brought up something about swearing. You took it there. So who is the person who addresses your staff then? Who is the person that addresses your staff that you supervise?
I supervise the staff and the clerk of court supervises me.
And so who addresses the concerns when I'm telling you about the conduct of your staff? You see that? They ought to be arrested. If I had to go to jail and I'm getting a criminal charge right now, but you know what? This is the problem. I didn't swear at that woman at all. They have been fighting me. And I said, I want to talk to you. And then she's Beth now. Today she's Beth. Usually she's Bethany. And so I want to make sure that I take the proper notes because I just want to know, okay, if this is Beth, it's not to be mixed up with Bethany or anything like that. What is your position? Because there's no reason why that call should have went to any supervisor whatsoever. There is a huge gap in that courthouse. And I'm not going to spend my whole day so that they can say I've been calling so much because they cannot, so they can say I'm the reason why they're not getting any work done. They are playing around in that courthouse. Don't want to miss a beat on my Facebook page. Steady fighting me. Causing problems to me. I'm sitting here cleaning, studying, doing the things, listening, doing the things that I'm doing for myself, handling serious problems. And they called me just to say that they called. They make false statements through, I have so much stuff that I need to talk to them about. But they sit up there and they fight me. I don't have to answer how I'm doing and just randomly say something to them. How I'm doing as far as what? And then they attack me. Oh, you called and left us a message or whatever. What you mean? I called on my own behalf. This message is about me. What could you possibly be talking about? You sit up there and lied and said I just called and repeated my name over and over. The live videos from yesterday, it's there. I have not swear. Why would I? First of all, what authority are they in to me that I would have to swear anything? I don't have to swear anything. I am not on trial. And they're not going to keep trying, just like they tell me, oh, I have to have a test, psychological evaluation to be able to represent myself. So they are trying to be judges. So shouldn't they have some psychological evaluations? But see, they are not my peers, but the public is listening. They claim that they're all judges, right? Because they all in the courthouse. So they all pretend to be judges. I don't even swear to a judge. And I don't have to swear on a Bible or anything. And that's what they're going to realize. She is wrong for what she said. She is not going to force me into her religion. She had violated my rights if I ever exercise them. And she violated between church and state. The words that I say coming out of my mouth, if I say something like bitch, is not worse than the things that they are doing to me every day. And you all know that. And you need to stop playing games. They are trying to move me out the way so that they can get easier access to the men and women in the surrounding areas. That's all they doing. It's unfair competition and long-standing contests. They are insecure and they are lacking tremendously in talent, beauty, confidence, honesty, integrity, and work ethic. They are displaying patterns of abuse, abandonment, neglect, poverty, and so many other things as far as impersonating judges and defamation and slander. Not only that, there are unlawful use of a telephone and unlawful use of a public office telephone. There are so many things that they are doing that is totally abusive. And she don't want to answer my question because she has mishandled my bond money. She have mishandled so much. And she don't want to answer for that. And that's why she keep on trying to run me in circles, because she has mishandled my bond money. That bond money come all the way from 2021. I've been trying to get that money back since 2021. That comes from a case from Gerard T. Doug Villo, from a shoplifting case from Target, and from they combined it when Freighter South called the police on me unlawfully and they tried to suffocate me and break my leg in that sheriff deputy car. They were extremely abusive toward me. They had everything all set up. They wouldn't even let me go to the walk-in clinic. They said I could not be seen by the doctor. And so I said, I'm just going to go to the walk-in clinic. That was a whole setup. They had professional witnesses and everything making false statements and all that. That came from that case. There are different areas of finance, and I tried to say that to that person. Everybody hears how that call just went. I didn't say anything unauthorized whatsoever. But I'm about to make a call, though. Because if there are rules to talk a specific way, they're going to have to give them to me.
You've reached the Kenosha County Circuit Court. Please listen closely to the following options.
I can walk